Erev Shabbos, Parshas Bahaaloscha. This week's Parsha, Aaron HaKohen gets the mitzvah of lighting the menorah in the Beis HaMikdash. All spiritual light that came out of the Beis HaMikdash. In fact, in the olden days, a window in a house was just a hole in the wall, right? Just a hole. You designed it in a way that the light would shine into your house. The windows in the Beis HaMikdash, in the room that contained the menorah, the windows were designed to let light out. All the light of the menorah lit up the world. The spiritual light, right? The menorah represents spirituality, a chachma, a Torah, all good things. So Aaron gets this mitzvah, and the Torah tells us a marvelous thing about Aaron HaKohen. It says, "Vayasu Kain," and he did so. Okay, he did it. Yeah, what do you mean? Of course he did it. Hashem tells you to do something. Look, no matter where you're holding in life, God comes over to you and says, "Hey, do me a favor, pick an apple." You pick an apple. Right? God says jump twice, you just say how high. Hashem told Aaron to light the menorah. What's the big deal that he did it? To make matters worse, Rashi shows up right there on the page, and he brings a sifri, and he says, you know what it means that Aaron did it? It's a wonderful praise that the Torah is praising Aaron, that he didn't change anything. He did it as he was told. I don't know about you. If someone gets a letter from the Queen of England, yeah, you get a letter from royalty, someone who's important to you, and asks you to do something. You read over that letter 1,000 times. You make sure you do it exactly as it says. If Hashem told Aaron HaKohen to do something, what's the big praise? That he did it, and that he did it right. Of course he did it right. Well, why would he even change it up? He's like, you know what, God, I want to do it a little differently. He's going to do it exactly as he's told. What's the big praise? So the Sfas Emes over here jumps in, and he says something remarkable. Of course Aaron did it. Of course he was going to do it. And of course he did it right. So what does it mean what's the big praise that Vayasu Kain, that he did it like this? Is that he did it like this, like the way he did it on day number 1. The first day you show up and it's, let's say you're a baseball player. Yeah, day 1 of the game is amazing. You're standing, MLB, the whole, I don't know, people do baseball anymore, whatever. The whole crowd is cheering your name. It's wild, it's huge, it's big, you're the center, the game is intense, and it's a thrill. Once you're already the captain, you've been playing the game for 15 years, you walk out of there and you're thinking about what you had for supper last night, and you can't even notice the crowd anymore. You just hear that one guy who's making fun of you. The whole thing, it loses its vibrancy. When Aaron HaKohen lit the menorah on day 1, exciting, sure. But of course it's going to be exciting. Sfas Emes says the Torah is telling us Aaron did something superhuman. He did the exact same avodah, the exact same day, lighting those 7 candles, right? The 3 on the outside face the one in the center. Yeah. And the exact same thing. Emptying it, cleaning it out, lighting new ones, 24 hours a day light. Exact same thing. Walking up the steps, down the steps. Day in, day out for years. And it was just as thrilling. It was just as vivacious on day 600 as it was on day 1. That is not normal. Normal is things get dull. You cut it. You ask any chef. You have to have a knife sharpener. You keep sharpening it, and it keeps getting dull. Aaron's avodah was sharp day in, forever. That's a crazy thing. For us, we have moments of excitement. We're introduced to a new concept. We learn something new. We discover a new mitzvah, a new halacha, and it's awesome. I mean, Negavasa, the first time when I was learning Hilchas and Netilas Yadayim, you remember this? It's like right hand, left hand. Make sure the kli is perfectly shalem and it's overflowing to the top. Truth is, after a couple months of doing it that way, you barely think about it. Yeah, wish wash. There's a thing you say, l'shem yichud on mitzvahs, to get you in the mode. At a certain point, you need a l'shem yichud for your l'shem yichud. You need it gets dull. Our job, we can't be Aaron HaKohen. It's not going to be like that every day. But keep sharpening your knife. Keep that excitement going. When you come out of a shvuas and you're pumped, hold on to that as long as you can. And when you notice that it's getting a little dull, it's like, oh, I didn't even think twice during this mitzvah, during this bracha, during wearing my tefillin. Smile when you put on tefillin tomorrow morning. Enjoy it. Just live it a little bit more and keep it sharp and exciting. You should all the good things in the world to shower upon you. You should enjoy them all. Hatzlach Rabbah. Have a beautiful Shabbos.